the hear me out thing, he's getting a little uncomfortable, you know what I mean? Not every guy wants to sit and listen to his girl talk about how she wants to get her back blown out by Venom. Not my business though, you know what I mean? Not my wife, not my girlfriend, not my daughter. So, not because anything had started yet. If you drink and drive, fuck you. Hiatus broken. Yeah, I've had the flu for like 3 weeks and that shit would not go away. And tried recording, tried doing a bunch of shit. It was just unlimited cuts of me coughing and sneezing. It was not fun. I was looking through my shit, deciding what to play, and I figured I've been just free roaming in this when I'm bored, not non-stop coughing lately, and why not just fight some dudes, free roam, and tell a story, a life story. So here it is, the story of... Alright. So here it is, the story of when I got kicked out of New Year's. Now to clarify, starting off, it was not this New Year's that just happened. I was actually sick as hell this New Year's that just happened. It pretty much ruined it for me. This is 2024 into 2025, not into 2026. So from the very beginning is where, oh goddamn. We're starting at the very beginning, which was, so New Year's is coming up. I got too into that whole fight, pretty much skipped any storytelling and just beat those guys' ass. Let's go find someone else. So, friend of mine that I've known since I was a young boy, like 12 years old, probably younger, maybe even 11. Definitely in that 2-year range ballpark. And I am well into my 20s now, deep into my 20s, sadly. His girlfriend invites my girlfriend and me over. Mainly, you know, we're adults now. The women talk a little more than the men. Keep in touch more often. New Year's is coming up. Just, you know, regular invite. Why don't you know, have some New Year's drinks, of age drinks, and just hang out. They just got a new apartment, so you know, why not? What I mean, I ain't doing nothing else. Where I live, things are dead. The bar, all that stuff dead. No point in going to nothing like that for some New Year's shit. Man, we need some more action as a backdrop for this. Here we go. So that starts off regular. It's just gonna be the 4 of us. My girlfriend at the time, his girlfriend, him and me at their new apartment. Although slight foreshadowing to this, it was odd to me that someone I've known for like 12 plus years at the time hadn't really been talking to me lately, so I didn't really know what was up with that. You know what, I like I said in the beginning, just figured dudes being dudes, you know, we're 20 years old now. We're 20 plus years old now, you know what I mean? Drinking age, kids, all that happy shit. All the good shit. What is going on there? And just whatever, you know, let the women talk it out, let the ladies talk, figure out the plans. It's easier on me that way anyway. Oh my god. And so pretty regular. Thought that was a little weird. Day comes, New Year's Eve, it's whatever, day goes by normal. We nighttime's coming, get together pretty late ish, like 9, probably 10 o'clock, something like that. I didn't want to start partying, didn't want to start the New Year's festivities too early. Like I said, the adults, kids and shit. We're in the apartment, pretty normal, things are going good. The women are the ladies are talking, me and my boy are talking. It's a, you know, average hangout shit where like we're merging our 2 groups and we're splitting the 2 groups up for, you know, guy talk, girl talk, whatever. Now, like I said, this was the last New Year's, not the most recent, so some of the main details, a little hazy. Me and my friend end up leaving. We're going to get drinks, I'm pretty sure, something of that sort, you know, run to the convenience store real quick. Some, you know, chop shit up in the car, guy style on the way. You know how it goes. Nothing too crazy happens, just life stuff, wife stuff, kid stuff. All the basic boring adult shit that happens once you get to a certain age. We get our drinks, it's whatever. I'm pretty sure I ended up needing to stop at my place, which wasn't too far away. Grab something else for me or her, can't remember. Still perfectly fine. Come in to the house, it's my place, normal. Chill for a minute. Wow, I think I've had this on hard. We're back. Oh, there's some Let's get away from that music. Can't do that in this free roam mode anyway. I'm not Batman. I'm not no detective. Okay, back to it. Trying to remember where that happened when I died. Ore farm, little ore farm real quick. Okay, sorry about the oh shit. You know what? I got guns too, pussy. There we go. Oh my god, they almost got me my ass again. That was some revenge type shit. All right, well now I'm even more lost at where I was at. Guy stuff, guy talk, regular ass shit, complaining about the kids, complaining about everything. Ready for the new year. Also, no, I need to clarify this part. I feel like no drinking yet. No partaking in drinking. The convenience store run was for chasers to begin the drinking, not because anything had started yet. If you drink and drive, fuck you. That's pretty much it there. It's whatever. Head back. Go back to his place. That's where the party's going down at. The ladies have started drinking at this point in the house. And I think we go in, and I think he's already a little bit upset about that. I could tell he was not feeling that. I don't know why. Grown-ass women, what they do with their time, not my problem. If they, you know, took a shot or two because I was fucking at the convenience store getting drinks, I didn't give a shit. Kind of ruffled his feathers though, I could tell. Not my business though, you know what I mean? Not my wife, not my girlfriend, not my daughter. So that was his problem to deal with, not mine. I didn't care that my girlfriend was drinking. It did not bother me. So from there, the night progresses on. It's whatever. By now, everyone's drinking. It's probably like 10:30, 10:45, maybe closer to 11 o'clock. You know what I mean? It's coming up on New Year's night. It's coming up on New Year's, the midnight hour. All four squatted up at the table, drinking. It's whatever, doing shots, doing New Year's shit. You know how it be. You know how it be. And, just bullshitting. We're just sitting at this table, bullshitting, playing. I'm pretty sure we're playing games, playing like Uno or something. I don't remember what game it was. It was a card game. I remember that. Not Yu-Gi-Oh! Probably would have been better off being Yu-Gi-Oh! To be honest. Maybe a little MTG. Who knows? It was not though. It was basic, boring ass adult shit. Fucking Uno or some shit like that. Not poker, nothing cool. Just some fucking bullshit. Anyway, not that Uno's not cool. Just give me some Yu-Gi-Oh! Give me some poker. I'll probably have a little bit better time. Anyway, that's going down. Shots are being had. Shit's happening. Bullshit's being talked about. Everyone seems like they're having a good time. Kids are being babysat. No worrying about, you know, basic stuff. Just New Year's, baby. Drink a little bit. Get a ride home. We're playing Uno. Whatever bullshit game it was. Cards. Something. And then it's fucking Uno, man. It's boring. You know, for adults, you can only play so much drunk Uno before it's a little bit. What are we doing? Someone brings up the topic. Keep in mind, like I said, 2024 into 2025. So this whole the whole internet trend, the whole trend of what's it called? I don't remember what people were calling this shit. Pretty much. The hear me out shit. It was the hear me out shit. The internet fucking trend, hear me out, TikTok shit. The girls are being a little bit more straightforward with the hear me out than the guys are allowed to be, you know? No arguments or anything is going down. It's just as your male, it's just the man reflex. The girls are, you know, giving their shit. They're saying their things. They're giving off. Nothing offensive. No one was mad. Just basic shit. You know what I mean? Venom. Just the basic hear me out shit from back then. And it's going normal. I'm like, you know, okay, the party's starting, baby. It's 11 p.m. We're talking about this stupid ass shit. We're getting, you know, it's obvious everyone's a little tipsy. This is where the night starts getting fun. You know, this is where the New Year's starts coming in. And I kind of noticed that my buddy's like, well, for one, he's got a blanket on him. And I'm like, all right. Life of the party right here, you know what I mean? Nice blanket, pussy. What are you wearing a blanket for, man? We're drinking shots. You know what I mean? It's party time. It's not nap time. And we're sitting at your kitchen table. Turn your heat up, bro. This is your apartment. Turn the heat up. So that people, you know, all three others kind of noticed that. whatever. What, you know, I'm not his dad. He can do what he wants. He wants to wear a blanket, keep that shit on, I guess. But I'm still gonna judge slightly, a little bit. Didn't say anything to him out loud though, or whatever. You know, I wasn't being an asshole. Just regular ass. Do what you know, you do you, bro. But I'm gonna sit here and wonder what the fuck is going on with your head. So he's got the blanket on, and then I'm like, maybe the hear me out thing, he's getting a little uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Not every guy wants to sit and listen to his girl talk about how she wants to get her back blown out by them. But not that it was like a serious fucking thing in conversation, but who had the gun? Who had the fucking gun? God damn. A little more tough than I thought to recount a story while also using hand-eye coordination in a game like this. At his table, kind of drunk. You know how it is. Dude's got a blanket on. Everyone's kind of wondering to themselves. A little weird. Whatever, man. Then you know, conversation goes on, game goes on, laughing continues to ensue. Everyone seems like they're being pretty, you know, pretty fucking fine. It's New Year's, baby. We're getting this shit started. We're bringing it in. 2025, we're bringing it in. And this guy's just over there, not really laughing, not really having that great of a time. You know what I mean? When he is laughing, you can tell it's a little forced. So I'm like, a little odd. God damn! What the fuck? Every time that happens, I just completely blank on where I just was at. All right, at kitchen table, drinking. Buddy's shivering, got a blanket on. He starts acting a little weird. Everyone's kind of like, all right, you know. They arguing, what's going on? They start being on their phones, texting a little bit, which obvious, they're texting each other. I mean, if you're hanging out with a couple and they're just hanging out on their phones texting, then it's clear that they're texting each other. Pretty weird if not, to be honest. I mean, you're hanging out with friends. How many other friends are you texting in the moment while we're hanging out? But I digress from that. A little weird, not gonna bring it up. Let him text, let him argue. And this dude is shaking like a leaf, bro. I'm not even like, I remember this part vividly. I'm like, is this man okay? I've known this guy for like 13, 14 years at this moment, and like, what is going on with him? Motherfucker sitting there, New Year's Eve, drinking, just completely stops, ruining the vibes, gets a blanket and shit, sitting at the table, like, all right, man, what the hell's going on? Now they're texting nonstop. Me and my girl are, you know, we're kind of like, ooh, like looking at each other. You know, I feel like something's going on. Maybe we should make our leap soon. We'll, you know, feel it out a little bit. And then, Buddy gets up, you know, takes the blanket off, goes in his room for like 20 minutes. And then it's like, all right, party's over, I guess. The girls are talking and hanging out, but what am I doing? You know, I'm just here fucking myself. And then she gets up suddenly and has to go back to the bedroom. Pretty obvious that you gotta, you know, got the call, whatever. They go back there. At this point, I'm pretty fucking sauced up. Like, I'm a couple shots in. I'm like, damn. I barely realize like what's actually going on. I'm like, oh, you know, bro must be pretty cold. Oh, maybe he's got to take a shit. You know what I mean? Maybe, you know, 20 minutes later he needed help wiping. Who the fuck knows? We're just waiting. I'm like fucking around, joking around in his kitchen a little bit, trying to keep the mood light between me and my lady. And then bro comes in. Dude comes in the kitchen. Looks still, I'm not thinking nothing of it. I'm like, all right, you know, let's get this shit started. Let's back to it. And he looks at me, looks at us, and he just says, you need to leave. And I'm like, huh? Like, what? It's like 11 o'clock, man. It's like 11:25. So I'm super confused. My girl's super confused. And I'm like, all right, you know, it is what it is. Go out to the car, get a ride home, you know, keep my car warmed up. Other friend gives me a ride to the actual house. Coming back to my place, you know, my girlfriend's texting his, like, what the fuck was that about? what's going on. From the literally the way his girlfriend explained it to mine, he thought that they were touching feet under the kitchen table. Yep. 2 straight women in relationships with men, and this dude got jealous because he thought my girl's feet were touching his girl's feet. Also socked up, like full 2 socks, 2 matching socks, 4 fucking sets of socks. There's 8 socks total in this room. This dude just got overly jealous. Thought my girlfriend's feet were touching his girlfriend's feet, and that was it. Kicked me out, kicked her out, literally blocked all social medias, everything. Sounds far-fetched. I know you probably think, all right, like, you know, there's got to be more to this story. There's not. That's the end of the story right there. Got kicked out, then that was the explanation why. Never delved further into anything else. I've known this man since I was 12 years old, possibly 11, and yeah, after all those years hanging out, you know what I mean, we didn't really lose touch in between there. We went through basic adult life shit. Sometimes you talk more than others, that's just how it is. And then that was the end of a decade plus long friendship. Started off as even as children. Whatever happened in that man's personal life, in between there, whatever happened with other shit, you know, that led to that, I don't know the specifics of, but all I do know, moral of the story, no matter how long you know someone, no matter how tight you think you are with someone, you're not. In your whole adult life, never had friends like you did when you were 12, even if they are the same people you're friends with as an adult. Just don't, you know, life gets in the way, people change, things happen to people that don't happen to you. They go through different experiences that you don't, you do the same thing. And at the end of the day, you're just gonna be different people. Not everyone. I mean, I got other friends I've known even longer than him that we're still, you know, we're still tight. Just a strange thing, you know? Just a strange life occurrence. You can know someone since childhood, grow up with them even, live together, go through life, college, other kinds of shit, good times, bad times, anything. But at the end of the day, you can't control who people turn out to be. You can't control what they go through. You can't control nothing. At the end of the day, all you can control is yourself. Whether it's, you know, best friends for years, spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend, significant, whatever, you know, your dog even. Well, maybe dog's a little far-fetched. If something happens in your dog's life that changes them systematically as like their personality, it's probably your own fault. But yeah, moral of the story, you don't really know. You don't really know people, and you never will. All it takes is you know, some fully socked up feet touched under the table, or even the delusion of thinking you saw that, and that's it. You know, that's pretty much this video. Was on a pretty good hiatus, got sick as hell, went through some life problems, some world problems happened as well. Watched a movie, reminisced on old times, thought about this story, had a pretty good moral to it that I thought that actually taught me some shit in life, because you got your boys, you grow up with them, you go through shit. Like I said, everyone goes through different shit. But once you hit a certain age, man, most people, at least in my experience, they're gonna be who they're gonna be. I mean, you know, bad shit happens, life happens. I'm sure, you know, maybe even stuff with him and his girl, things weren't right. Behind the scenes, who the fuck knows? That's my whole point here. I'm just rambling on a little bit. Behind the scenes, who knows? That's my whole point. Who the fuck, maybe they were fucking boxing matches at night or some shit. Who the fuck knows? UFC style, choking her ass out. You know, didn't like the fact that my girl's feet were touching his girl's, possibly under the table, and I don't know, cross contamination. I don't know. Not the craziest thing that's ever happened. No, probably not even close to the craziest thing that ever will happen in the rest of my life. But things happen that teach you stuff, and things happen that don't, and that was one of the teachable moments. No matter how long you know someone, no matter how tight you think you are with your boys, unless you are with that guy every day, bro, like, you know, unless you're the one having kids with him and shit, you just never really know. That the next time you hang out, you're chilling, that could very well be the last time. And the sad fact of that is, even that's not just an adult fucking thing. That's a, you know, teenage thing too. There's people from my teenage days where, you know, thinking back on it, that there's just one day we hung out and then we never did again, and then we never talked again. And that's life. You can't control nothing. You can't control what happens in life. You can't control what other people do. All you can control is how you react to it. Let's get like a good perch going on here. You know what I mean? Some lighting. Take the lesson to heart. Don't. Either way, I'm not your dad. You're not my son or my daughter. So, bye-bye.